Hi everyone, my name is Mikayla, and in this video I'm talking about igneous intrusive rocks, and I'll be focusing on how they form, what they are, a specific example, and my example for this one is going to be granite. So first, what is an intrusive igneous rock? Intrusive igneous rocks form beneath Earth's surface from molten rock called magma, and the magma cools really slowly over long periods of time, and this cooling is really important because it allows for the large visible crystals to form, and that's why intrusive rocks have what is called a coarse-grained or phaneretic texture. So the key idea to remember is that slower cooling leads to larger crystals, and that's one of the big physical properties that you can see when you were looking and trying to identify an intrusive igneous rock. There's several different types of intrusive rocks. Some examples include granite, diorite, gabbro, and periodicite. And you can tell all of these, they're pretty speckled. You can see all the minerals, and it's harder to see in these photos, but you can see if you had the actual rock, you could see visible crystals. And in this video and presentation, I'm going to focus on granite as my example. So what is granite? These are two pictures of examples of granite. It's coarse-grained texture, meaning the crystals are large enough to see with the naked eye. It's mainly made up of quartz, feldspar, and mica. All are minerals. It's pretty light colored, usually pink, white, or gray, and created with a speckled appearance. It forms deep in the Earth's crust and is very hard and a very durable rock. Granite is found in the continental crust, especially in large mountain ranges. A well-known example is the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, which includes Yosemite National Park, and they're formed from uplift and erosion. So, yeah, even though they're formed underground, the uplift and erosion brings them to the surface over millions of years, which is why we're able to see them now. Granite is formed like how igneous intrusive rocks are. The magma forms deep underground, then it slowly cools over millions of years. The crystals then grow and solidify into granite. So why does this matter? Understanding intrusive igneous rocks helps us explain how the Earth's crust forms and changes over time, helps us understand different rocks and landscapes and how they develop. Another key idea is that it affects rock texture, which is a major concept in geology. It helps us study Earth's geological history. And then granite is also very practical. It's used in a multitude of things, one of being construction and everyday life. So now we'll do some questions to check for understanding. If you want to pause the video and answer questions or just observe and whatnot. So first of all, which of these is an intrusive rock and why? Oh, sorry. Okay, so the middle one's the intrusive rock. You can tell it's speckled. It has little crystals. This one has layers. And this one is not have visible crystals. So process of elimination, or by looking at examples from earlier, we know that this one is an igneous intrusive rock. What causes granite to have large crystals? A, fast cooling, B, high pressure, C, slowly cooling over time, or D, exposure to air. Okay, the correct answer is slow cooling over time, because as we talked about, the magma cools slowly underground, so the crystals have time to grow larger. And lastly, where is granite most likely to form? A, on the surface from lava, B, deep underground in the crust, C, in the ocean from sediments, or D, in the atmosphere. And the correct answer is deep underground in the crust. Just like we talked about, again, granite forms from the magma cooling slowly beneath the Earth's surface. Perfect. Okay, and that wraps up my video on igneous intrusive rocks. Yeah, thanks for watching.